Most people in their 30s are working harder than they ever have before, and somehow they feel further behind than they did at 25. The problem is not your effort. It's that you've spent years developing skills and almost no time figuring out how to leverage those skills to make more money. And that gap is costing you every single day. So here's what's actually going on and what to do about it. First, most people in their 30s, they do not lack talent. They just aren't as skilled as they need to be at effectively communicating. I know the feeling because I've experienced it myself. Just think about it and see if this sounds familiar. You know, you've been putting in the reps, you've been showing up, you've been working diligently, more than likely for years, but your audience, your prospects, potential clients, none of them are able to see it yet. And that's the real issue. It's not how skilled you are, it's actually not even your work ethic. You just haven't learned how to communicate your value in a way that's going to move the people that you want to work with, the people that you want to serve, to action. Once you figure that out, everything is going to change. Your pricing, your opportunities, all of it. And that one thing can change everything for you. But you got to remember, there's one more thing that we got to talk about. And the second thing is only having one income stream means that you are only 1 month away from having some real financial problems. And that's something that you want to avoid. I've actually seen this with some of my clients. Everything is going fine until it's not. A job may end, a contract that you thought you had locked in falls through, and then suddenly there's nothing for you to fall back on. See, people who feel that calm in their 30s, they're not calm because they found the safest job, like most people tend to think. They're actually calm because they built more than just one way to make money from the skills that they've been developing over the years. See, you don't have to start from scratch. You start with the skills that you already have, and then you package those skills into offers that the market actually craves. It really is as simple as that. And while we're at it, I'll share one more thing with you while I'm thinking about it. I had two, but I'm gonna go ahead and share this third one. So the third thing is you got to be aware of this, okay? You got to be aware of the fact that waiting until you feel ready can no longer be an option. It can no longer be an option. If you are over 30, you ain't got no time to waste. None at all, right? People who are waiting until they feel ready to do something, I've been there myself. You end up wasting years, and those are years that you can never, ever get back. I've been there, I've done that, and I guess I could probably even say, yo, I got the t-shirt too, right? Because I spent many years in my 30s just waiting to feel ready instead of actually taking action, instead of making corrections based on data that I'm collecting from the actions I'm taking. See, if you never take action, then you're never able to collect any data. And that data, you need it because it's going to help to guide your future decisions, and it's going to help you to get closer to achieving the goals that you set. If you've been telling yourself that you'll start when things slow down or when the timing is better, I'm going to tell you right now is the time to stop doing that. Real talk, because the time that you're waiting for is actually today. I believe that you didn't click on this video by accident. You needed to hear this right now, in this moment, today, right here. You needed to hear it because the people who win in their 30s, they're not the ones who are waiting for the perfect moment. Those are not the winners. The winners are the people who get started before they feel ready, and they commit to staying the course until it works. I know that that's not the easy thing to do. It's not always the thing that feels the most comfortable to do, but that is what is most effective. And I know this in my own life and in the clients and friends and family members that I know who have followed this principle, and it has produced the results that they wanted. And you got to realize that's the only thing that is separating these people who are successful in their 30s from everybody else. The other people are still waiting to start. But guess what? It's not too late for you. It's not too late. That's why you found this video. But even though it's not too late, you got to recognize that you first have to make a decision. I'm not even going to tell you that. I'm going to say, not forget making a decision. You first have to just stop waiting. You just got to stop. No decision needs to be made. Just stop waiting and start building something. More specifically, start building something that you own, because that's the way that you can leverage your skills and create additional revenue streams. So you just learned what's holding you back. But if you can't stay focused long enough to fix it, then none of the things that I just shared with you is actually going to matter. So I want you to go watch the video on your screen that's called 99% of entrepreneurs keep losing focus because of this one thing. Go watch that video next, and I'll catch you over there. Until then, stay blessed.